The reading I'll be using for the gospel for June the 12th, 2022 is an expanded reading of the lectionary. I'm going to start at verse 7. And when I read it, I'll end in the middle of verse 15, since the second half of verse 15 simply repeats 14. And so I'll end with all that the Father has is mine. But I want to begin at verse 7, because verse 7 describes what the advocate does and how the advocate, the Holy Spirit, changes our concept of sin. Sin is no longer the result of a broken covenant, a broken set of laws, but sin becomes the result of a broken relationship with God. It's not just, you shall have no other gods, because God is jealous. But you shall have no other gods because you are God's and God is yours. And that is an intimate relationship based on love and respect and honor. Is the core of our relationship, not just a set of rules that has to be obeyed, but it's where the heart exists. We don't do things to other people like steal or lie or covet what they have, because it destroys our relationship with them. We don't honor our father and our mother simply because through genetics they are our mother or our father, but because we live in relationship with them. They give all to us, so we owe all to them. We take the Sabbath not simply as a rule, but as a time to simply be at peace with God, in relationship with God. So that for one day of the week, our world does not revolve around what we need to do or what needs to be done for us, but rather we simply are with God. What's true for God is true for any relationship. If you want the relationship to grow and be sustained over the years, you need to take time simply to be with the other person you are in relationship with, no agendas, with no to-do lists, with no expectations, but simply to be. So that in being with the other, the root of the relationship may grow deeper. That's what the Holy Spirit does. That's how the Holy Spirit changes our understanding of sin. It also changes our understanding of righteousness. Righteousness is not obedience to a set of laws, but the depth of our relationship and the growth of our relationship with God. As that relationship deepens, becomes more ingrained into how we look at ourselves, at each other, at the world, at reality itself, then holiness begins to take root, because we begin to think not simply from ourselves, but through our relationship with God. How is my actions affecting God? How is my actions affecting that which God created and those whom God created? And when that relationship, because of the Holy Spirit, changes our understanding of sin and our understanding of righteousness, it changes our understanding of judgment. The world is judged because of its loneliness, its self-sufficiency, its lack of a relationship with God. It lacks a relationship with the Creator. Therefore, it does not know who it is, whose it is, or why it is. Judgment is being lost, an orphan, abandoned. Not because God orphaned us or abandoned us, but because we choose to view a world without our Creator, our lover, our Father, our brother, our sister. And so, Jesus says the Spirit will guide you in the truth, and the truth is that relationship. The truth is not the subjective views we tell each other, trying to make sense out of the world, but the truth is how God views us and how we are called to view each other. This is wisdom. This is God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.